Hi there guys, this is Nikhil from Greedy Tech and this is a quick review of Coolpad Note 3 Lite. So guys, this is the Coolpad Note 3 Lite and we have some awesome features in it like fingerprint scanner, 3GB of RAM and a pretty good camera. So guys, let's get started. So on the bottom we have the capacitive buttons. This is the 5-inch HD screen. On the top we have the front facing camera and the proximity and light sensor with an LED notification. This is the earpiece grill and at the bottom we have the microphone hole. This is a micro USB charging port. On the left side we have the volume rocker or the volume buttons. On the right side we have just the power button. On the top we have the 3.5mm audio jack and on the back we have this 13 megapixel camera with f2.0 aperture with an LED notification and a fingerprint scanner below it. So guys, we have this nice chrome finish or a chrome band running around the fingerprint scanner. So guys, as you can see we have a champagne gold colored metallic ring running throughout the phone and we can see the same color for both the camera and the fingerprint scanner. So guys, this is the white version of Coolpad Note 3 Lite and so far this is the only version that is being currently sold in India. Unlike the Coolpad Note 3 White, this has a nice matte finish to its back, so it doesn't attract any fingerprints or smudges. So it's pretty much smudge proof. So guys, coming to the front display, the entire display is protected by a scratch resistant display. We don't know the exact name, but it's definitely tough and I'm pretty sure that it is Corning Gorilla Glass 3, just like the Coolpad Note 3. So guys, I have done a scratch test video on this device, so if you want to know how strong this is, you can definitely look at that. I must say there are scratches on this device, but normally you won't find them. You need to use some kind of a light source reflection to try to find those scratches. So guys, coming to the display itself, it's a 5-inch HD display with 720 by 1280 pixels. The display is really vivid and sharp and it's definitely one of the best displays in this price point. The viewing angles on this device are also pretty great. I have been using this device for a week and so far I have no complaints with the display. It's definitely the best display with high brightness levels and even the outdoor performance of this display was pretty good. We can directly use this phone or look at its display even in direct sunlight. Maybe it doesn't look at its best, but still the phone is pretty visible. So guys, coming to the performance of this device is powered by a MediaTek MT6735 quad-core processor clocked at 1.3 GHz and it comes with Mali 722 GPU. And coming to the memory information, this device has 3GB of RAM and 16GB of internal storage, out of which you have about 2GB of free RAM right out of the box and 10GB or 9.5GB of free space for user apps. Coming to the benchmark scores, on Antutu I got a score of 32,900 and a Geekbench score of 624 for single core and 1822 for multi-core score, which is definitely great for this price point. There isn't any device out there which outperforms this in terms of performance. So guys, with 3GB of RAM you have a great multitasking experience, so you won't feel any lag anywhere. So all your apps that you recently open are constantly running in the background, so every time you try to access those apps, they open up very quickly. So the entire experience was pretty good with 3GB of RAM and a pretty good processor. So guys, coming to the battery performance of this device, we can charge this device using this micro USB charging port and this device gets charged in less than 2 hours. On the back we have a 2500 mAh non-removable battery which gives you about 3.5 to 4.5 hours of screen on time. I played a video on this device with full brightness and high volume for 2 hours and it only drained 40% of battery. So you can definitely get more than 3.5 hours to 4 hours of screen on time and definitely you can survive the entire day without charging your device. And as I've said you, this device gets charged in less than 2 hours. So even if the device runs out of battery, you can definitely charge it very quickly. So guys, coming to the additional hardware, you get the basic sensors like proximity, light and ambient sensor and you get additionally this fingerprint scanner. So using this fingerprint scanner, you can definitely unlock your device in less than 1 second and you can register up to 5 fingerprints using the fingerprint scanner and you can also lock applications using the fingerprint scanner. Coolpad has also released APIs for fingerprint based payment modes. In future, when mobile payments are available, you can use your fingerprint scanner to authorize a payment from your mobile phone. So that's pretty good. This device also has OTG support. I have tried it with a SanDisk 64GB OTG pen drive and once again it worked without any problem. So apart from that guys, you get an option for expandable storage, so you can insert a memory card. I have tried it with a 32GB Strontium Class 10 memory card and it worked without any problem. This device also supports dual SIM, So you can insert 2 micro SIMs and a memory card 3 at the same time without any problem. So guys, we can insert the memory card over here, the first SIM card over here and the second SIM card over here. Both the SIM cards support 4G LTE, but I'm pretty sure that you can use 4G on only one SIM card at a time. So this is the 32 GB memory card I was talking about, and this is the non-replaceable or non-removable 2500 mAh battery. So guys, coming to the speaker of this device, we have the speaker at the back and it is pretty loud. The audio quality wasn't very great, but it was definitely loud enough. And the best thing is that even when the device was placed on its back, there was not a lot of change in the audio volume. So guys, so far the only disappointment with this device is that this device doesn't have a gyroscope. When they can offer a fingerprint scanner, I wonder why they removed the gyroscope. They should have added the gyroscope sensor to this phone. So guys, without the gyroscope, you're missing out on something like this. This is a YouTube 360-degree video, and on devices with the gyroscope, you can look around the video or look inside the video just by tilting your phone. As the gyroscope is not there on this device, we have to use our finger to look what's going around. So with the gyroscope, the virtual reality experience on this device would have been really great. So that's a little downside with this device. And coming to the haptic feedback of this device, it took it from its brother Coolpad Note 3, and it is as terrible as the Coolpad Note 3. It makes an annoying sound every time it vibrates, so I'd completely remove the haptic feedback on this device. So guys, coming to the software version or the software features of this device is running Android version 5.1 Lollipop, and as you can see, it is a very heavily skinned version of Android, and it is running something called as Cool UI on top of Android. So with any Chinese manufacturers, we don't have an app drawer, so all the apps get thrown onto your home screen. This can be easily fixed using a third-party launcher. If you want something very close to Google Launcher with a lot of customization, try Nova Launcher, and if you want something stunning, try TSF Shell Launcher. So this is how it looks. It has a lot of customization, a lot of transitions, and by far the best launcher in Android, or at least according to me. So guys, apart from this launcher, you get some cool stuff like fingerprint management to manage all your fingerprint related stuff. So you can add up to 5 fingerprints, unlock your device using the fingerprint. Once this option is enabled, we can even lock applications using the fingerprint scanner. So this is the app that you should use, FP Lock. So these are all the apps that are installed on this device, and I have logged only one application called Video Looper. So when I open the Video Looper app, it asks me to verify my fingerprint. And once I place my finger on the fingerprint reader, it will unlock the app. So guys, going on next, we have some features like Smart Control. So in it we have some wake up gestures like double tap to wake. So I can simply double tap to wake the device. Or else I can draw a character like C to open the keypad or the phone dialer. So all these screen gestures work really well. So that's the most that you get out of this software features. We also have something called as multi-window or dual window. So these apps can be opened in dual window. So if you want to add more apps, press edit and simply move the app that you want to open in multi-window to this sidebar and press OK. Now I can open YouTube and say Play Store in dual window mode, and I can even play the video and do something else on the other window. So I can resize these windows or else swap them or else close this multi-window. So apart from that, we have this button called as C button, which is a floating button just like the Facebook chat head, which gives us a lot of options. So you get the basic buttons like home, back, recent, menu. Apart from that, you have the option to power off the device, restart it, enable or disable auto rotate, mute the device, lock the screen, take a screenshot. So in the notification toggles, we have the option for long standby. And once we enable it, this is how the device looks. You have access to all these 5 apps, and all the apps that are running in the background are stopped. Well, that is how actually this is supposed to work, but I can still see in the status bar that some persistent applications are running. So this definitely doesn't work as one might expect, but it's good to know that Coolpad is trying to implement such a feature. So guys, most of the software features work without any problem, and there are still a few bugs here and there. But since I've been using this device, I got about 3 to 4 updates, and there were a lot of optimization and bug fixes. So very soon this device will be bug free. So guys, be prepared to run into few bugs, but don't be annoyed with them because there are very few bugs and you will very rarely see them. So guys, finally coming to the camera. So this is how the camera app looks. So we have this button to go to gallery. We have all these modes. So we have the normal shot, face beauty, panorama, smile shot, dim light shot, gesture shot and HDR. So gestures is something really nice when you're trying to take a selfie. Okay, this is supposed to work. As I've said, that's one bug. So anyway guys, coming to the camera performance, this is definitely one of the best cameras for this price point out there. So maybe it won't be as good as the Redmi 2 Prime, but on its own, it does a pretty good job. You have something called as Pro mode, which is nothing but your manual mode, where you can change your focus, ISO ratio and contrast and other cool stuff. So guys, these are some pictures that I've taken using this camera. So guys, all these pictures look pretty good at a first instance, but when you try to zoom them, you will find that the quality has been lost. So if you're going to use these pictures maybe to share on Facebook or WhatsApp, then they're pretty great. So apart from that, you can't use them for anything else. So guys, finally, if you're asking me if I would consider to buy this phone over any other phone out there, then my answer is definitely a yes. This is the best feature-rich phone out there currently in the market. So there you have it guys, this is my complete review of Coolpad Note 3 Lite. If you have any more doubts, do let me know by commenting below this video. So that's it guys, thanks for watching this video. And if you found this video to be helpful, give me a thumbs up and share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel to see more videos just like this.